What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to Soulsborne Academy. Don't mind the hunter in the corner. They are just here for your protection. Getting into it today. We're getting into Father Gascoigne. Now, Father Gascoigne is a very interesting character, a very sad backstory, actually. Now I parry him, and then when he gets to his beast mode phase, I will just hack and slash him. Obviously, you don't want to take too much time on his beast mode because he is he gets very aggro. The reward you get from this boss is the Odin's Tomb Key, which you need in order to progress with the main storyline. You have to fight this boss. It is not optional. Which I think I'm actually going to tell you guys in the game which bosses are optional and which aren't. The one that we did in the previous video, that one was optional. Let's go. Let's do this. I love this cutscene so much.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Let's go, you guys. Okay. Yeah, and if you take hits, that's fine. You know, you just have to keep it moving in a smart way. Don't stay still for too long. Never stay still for too long. There's the first parry. This is his first phase. There are technically three phases in this boss battle. First phase is with the shortened version of the sword, or axe, I should say. The next one is with the longer version of this axe, which is basically the same axe that we're using right now. And then the third phase is him in beast mode. Over there. Okay, Gascoigne, you gotta fix yourself. Come on, stop this. Stop this right now. And don't heal when you're literally right in front of him. I'm only doing that because I know the spacing of this boss arena. Come on, that was the second parry. Now we're going into his second phase. He's going into his second phase. Nope, don't do it. There we go. Next parry. No. You want to try to get as many shots as you can in, because with some bosses you don't know. There it is, the next one. You don't know when exactly they're going to be parryable in certain circumstances, if that makes sense. Now he's going into his beast mode. And you want to get in as many attacks with him, but be smart about it. You want to be very smart about it. This guy's almost done, and I got hit. He hits very hard. He hits very hard. No. Hit often if you have the supply to do so. And there he is. It's Father Gascoigne. So, why don't we talk about the boss in and of itself? There are several strategies that I don't think I've seen a parry-only strategy. And to be fair, I didn't parry him for the entire boss fight. I parried him up until he took beast form. So for those of you who are like, are taking notes and, trying to figure out sporadically how to do this, it's a very simple way. It takes a lot of practice to be able to parry bosses. It's not the easiest thing. I hated parrying up until I learned how to parry Lady Maria. Once you learn how to parry Lady Maria, it clicks inside your brain of what you got to do for the other types of bosses. So I want to go over and big shout out to the Bloodborne wiki. Not sponsored or anything like that. I love utilizing their webpage for any type of stuff like Bloodborne related boss battles, so I can enhance what my techniques are. It was said in my comments before in the previous video, I just want to make clear that you can actually summon Father Gascoigne to help you with the Cleric Beast. So for anyone who already had Father Gascoigne unlocked and beat him, but did not beat the Cleric Beast, you can summon him to, help you fight that boss battle. But one thing I would highly recommend, if you have the music box, do not use the music box throughout the boss battle. It will send him into his final phase a lot sooner. The music box can stun him temporarily in his beast form, but like I said, don't use it willy-nilly because it's not, I would not recommend it. You can also use oil urns on him. You can use Molotov cocktails on him. There's actually one version of the boss battle that I saw where someone was only utilizing the Molotov cocktails, which I thought that was great. And as you guys can see, like in the little white bar area right over here, that's where he turns into the beast mode version of Father Gascoigne, roughly like 75-80% of his health. And during this form, it's very crucial to have you guys understand that since he is a beast, he is vulnerable to serration. So if you have the cleaver saw, use that, and if that is your main saw to use, that will he's vulnerable to bleed at that point. So utilizing that saw, if that is your preferred playstyle, most beneficial. So with parrying this boss, like I said during the battle, there are 3 phases to this boss battle. One with the short axe, one with the long axe, and then his beast mode. During the short and long axe are when it is most easy to parry him, each time getting more difficult. In the first part of it, it's very easy kind of to see where his signs are of where you are going to parry. I kind of like to call it the slap phase, where he's going to try to slap you if whenever he puts his hand up this way. I've covered it in other parrying videos that I've done for Bloodborne, but it's very easy to tell in this phase because he'll raise his arm up, whether this arm or this arm, but he raises this arm up, and that's when you can tell that he's priming to be parried. I went a little bit haphazard with it because that's just how I do a lot of the bosses. Like I said, you can't really tell sometimes when they are in the prime real estate, shall we say, for them to be buried. So you just have to go and you have to figure it out. You got to do a little bit of guesswork on your part. But if you are a beginner, there will be many deaths with this boss. If you are trying to do a no parry run, I can almost guarantee you that. When it comes to his second phase, parrying is a little more difficult because he is a lot quicker on his feet. And it's a lot more difficult because you have to pay attention to all of his moves. Once you get that phase done with, I've never been able to successfully parry him in his beast form. If I can, I will let you guys know and do an updated version of this video. So when you get into the beast form, dodge correctly, just look at his movements, look for good timing, and hit him as much as you can. Even if you're a new player and you're not comfortable being in the same area and vicinity as he is, because with the tombstones, you can get stuck on a tombstone, you can get smashed by him, right? If he's near a tombstone and you're in the same vicinity and you get stuck, it gives him a perfect timing to just smash and kill you, and then you have to do the boss battle all over again. So what I would highly recommend, especially for beginners with this game, is to fight him on the stairs. If you get caught at all, just run, go on the stairs and fight him that way. There's a lot more open room there for activities, shall we say. Oh God, I can't even count how many times now. I think at least 3 or 4 times I played through this game. I'm more comfortable fighting him right where he changes because I'm just more comfortable with it. But I hope this guide helps you guys out. The next boss, what's the next boss? Is it the one that changes everything from day to day? I think it's Vicar Amelia? Okay, first was Cleric Beast. Then was Father Gascoigne. Yes, I was right. Vicar Amelia. Okay. Yes, I'm good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you all like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every day here on YouTube. May you find your worth in the waking world, dear hunter. Stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Umbasa.